What's going on today, people? I want to talk about something that's a little crazy. She got a forgivable loan, and her employees now hate her. This is a subject that we talked about on this channel before, talking about universal basic income and how people would respond. I'm about to show you exactly how most of America would respond. People got their stimulus checks. Did they put these in bank accounts? No. They went to Walmart and got some flat screens. This is what people do. This is what humans do. This is why it's so easy to win today. I mean, it is some crazy stuff that is happening in the good old United States of America. Crazy, crazy stuff. And we're going to talk about it because I'm going to explain to you how this mindset is corrosive and how it creates a bad culture. Because we're going to talk about a lot of stuff here as soon as I get the folks into the room, because it is really crazy what is happening with this whole world. So give me a second. Let me get some more people in the room. Oh my God. All right. This is crazy. I'm trying to send this text notification, and there's some prohibitive word in there. There were no cuss words in there. The internet has just gotten really namby-pamby. The internet has gotten the internet has just turned into such a wimp. It really has. All right. So you'll know how we do. This live stream was brought to you by Hustlers Kung Fu University, aka Hustlers Kung Fu Life Skills. The course that you can get 50% off today is this one: Writing for Cash, the ultimate goal setting course. So the code word to get the 50% discount is cash. I will be dropping the link in the live stream, and everyone who comments on the video will get in that. And Hustlers Kung Fu, I just got an email. Someone's talking about the credit repair course. The credit repair course gives you everything you need to repair your credit. You know, there is no stipulations. There's just one way to challenge stuff. So you can go ahead and get that. All right. Ah. So we're about to get into it because this is kind of mind blowing. It's kind of a little crazy. It's a little esoteric, but I'm about to read to you what happened, and we're going to discuss this because this is one of the things that I have been talking about. She got a forgivable loan. Her employees hate her for it. Jamie Black Lewis received loans from the Paycheck Protection Program for her two spas, Oasis Med Spa Salon and Amani Day Spa in Washington State. Many of her 35 employees think they will make more money collecting unemployment benefits than from their regular paychecks. Let me read that again. Many of her 35 employees think they will receive more money collecting unemployment benefits than their regular paycheck. Jamie Black Lewis felt like she won the lottery after getting her two forgivable loans through the Paycheck Protection Program. Black Lewis saw that a loan of $177,000 and a loan of $43,800, one for each of the spas she owns in Washington State. As a lifetime, she could use for payroll. She could use for payroll and other business expenses. She halted pay for the 35 employees, including herself, at OS Med Spa and Salon in Woodville and Amani Day Spa in Bothell in mid-March, when non-essential businesses Washington dues closed to the pandemic. When Black Lewis convened a virtual employee meeting and explained her good fortune, she expected jubilation and relief that paychecks would resume in full, even though the staff, primary hourly employees, couldn't work. She got a different reaction. It was a firestorm of hatred about the solutions. The animosity is an unintended consequence of the 2.2 trillion relief package enacted last month. Black Lewis tried to meet these loans, especially in her bank reiterated she must continue to pay workers for loan forgiveness. The anger came from employees who determined they would make more money by collecting unemployment benefits than their normal checks. All right. Let's talk about this. I said in the live stream not too long ago that if we had universal basic income, because there are many people who feel that universal basic income would open up the doors to people starting their own businesses. No, that ain't going to happen. That's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. This right here shows you what's going to happen. These people sat down and calculated, because of the CARES Act, this additional $600 plus the state unemployment benefits, they would make more money sitting at home doing nothing at all. I'm here to tell you, let's go ahead and take something that I did a few years ago. And no, I'm never going to do this ever again. I gave away 19 courses to teach people how to start businesses, figuring that they would take the courses, they would put in the work, they would get some businesses rolling, and then this would enable them to have the income to buy my higher tiered programs. That absolutely failed. You want to know why? People don't want to work. People don't want to work. That's why it failed. 95% of the people who signed up for those free courses did not even crack them open. In my dashboard, I can see your progress. 95% of those people just like, oh, free courses. And they signed up and got on the email list. And as a consequence, this act of charity, looking out for my fellow man, actually screwed up my email list. So when I say these things that, because people want to fight me, because, I got friends who are like, hey, we need this basic income. Everybody need a check. This is going to unleash so much creativity. No, it's not. Humans are lazy. Humans are lazy. They don't want to do the work. This woman got 2 loans so she could pay her employees, and they got mad because they're like, this is the thing. Under the terms of the Payroll Protection Act, they were still going to get a check for not working. They were still going to get a check for not going to work. But they calculated they would get more money on unemployment. The American spirit is dead. The American spirit is dead. This is why if you want to compete, it is so easy for you to compete today. It is so easy for you to compete today. It's so easy for you to win because so many people are lazy. They don't want to do the work. I'm here to tell you, if you got some hustle and moderate, you don't have to even be a genius. You just have to be moderately smart and follow some discipline, and you can beat these turkeys. They don't want to work. And you're going to see more stories like this as we go forward. You're going to see more people who have figured out that they can get more money being on unemployment than going to work. The path of least resistance. I mean, this is this is crazy. If you're willing to put in the work, how easily it is to beat these turkeys. She got on. She's like, hey, I'm about to send y'all paychecks. It's all about to be good. Big Daddy government sent me some money, so I'm going to send you some money. And they were angry. I want to talk about a principle here. And this is something. When you tell someone they can get something that is a right, like, a classic example of this, you go ahead and you get married. You get married to Rhonda. And you go ahead and start this company while you and Rhonda are married. And Rhonda has not lifted a fingernail to help you with this company. And you build a company where you become a millionaire, and Rhonda decides to leave you because the law says that Rhonda, even though she has done no work, she's entitled to half. Rhonda fully expects her half. Even though from a conscious perspective, Rhonda knows she don't deserve nothing. But because laws and stipulations told her that she could get half, it is in Rhonda's mind that she's going to get half. Now, where am I going with this? Right now, the CARES Act told a bunch of people they were going to get $10,000, even if you were an Uber driver. And that CARES Act told people that you're going to get $600 on top of your unemployment benefits. And these people quickly figured out that I would make more money sitting at home not working. And the CARES Act said, I'm getting this money. I'm getting this money. You, the government, told me I'm getting this money. I've been laid off. I've been impacted. Where's my money? Where's my money? Hello? Where is my money? I need my money. So when you tell someone that based upon law, even though they've done nothing to deserve it, they've put forward no effort, they've done nothing to actually put them in the driver's seat. But because someone said you're going to get this money, the expectation is real. This is where the anger comes from. You cannot tell a human that you're going to get XYZ based upon these flimsy criteria, then change the rules. Like the people on the EDL loans and people, they're mad because they're looking at, you got people like Meet Kevin. Well, the CARES Act says this, but the SBA and the banks are doing this. People are mad. They upset. They're all up in their feelings. She hooked these folks up and they're mad at her. Once this thing is over, you're going to see a lot of stuff in our society that's going to change. You're going to see, like right now, this woman, she is up in her feelings right now. Jamie Black Lewis is going to feel some kind of way toward those employees. The trust, the nonverbal contract they had between employer and employee, that is full of junk right now. Because I guarantee you, if Jamie is sitting at home thinking like, I just told these fools I got some money for them and they got mad at me, it's in this natural business owner instinct. It's like, how do I get rid of these people? Jamie's going to start getting rid of people. Once this thing passes over, and, you know, she going to get rid of people because she's like, wait a minute, I gave you a job. And you want to act up like Kiki? You want to act like Sherelle? You want to act like Rhonda? I'm trying to tell you, I'm going to send you some money and you get to sit at home on your BUTT and you upset because you have calculated that you would make more money on unemployment. And because I got this loan and now you're still getting the check from me, you can't run to the unemployment office and get your unemployment benefits because you still have a job. People want to fight me on this. I guarantee you, if we had universal basic income, this is what would happen. We would have a lot of members of society become addicted to being taken care of. And they would lose their will to do more. They would lose their will to be thirsty. They would lose their hunger. They would lose their drive. They would like van life would be epic. Camping life, the people would figure out all of this stuff to do because for the first time in their lives, they would have time to do what they really want to do, and they'll have someone else paying their bills. I don't think this universal basic income thing is, for the needy, for the lower classes. They're like, rah, 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 let's do this. Let's make this happen. Let's go ahead and knock this out the ballpark. Let's make it a done deal. But for the upper classes, for the folks who own businesses, they're like, miss me with that. See, here's the thing. Life is unfair. And if you're on the bad side of unfairness, where your life is a dumpster fire, you want life to be fair. But if you're on the other side, like, look, let's just go ahead and keep it a buck. When I wrote my first book, I made $62,000 the first year. I made $92,000 the second year, and I made $1.5 million the third year. Is that fair? Nope. It ain't fair. It ain't fair at all. I don't want it to be fair because in that inequity is so much opportunity for me to come up. It's ridiculous. Marketplace inefficiencies is how you make money. So if it was fair, well, like Glendon, you're writing this book. So we now have this fairness doctrine and you're going to make, to be fair, we figure you'll make $30,000 per year for 5 years on this book to keep it fair, to keep it the buck. This is what we're going to do for you because we want to be fair. I wouldn't have made so much money if the world was fair. In this unfairness is opportunity. But as evidence, people don't want to work. People don't want to do the right thing. And this is the thing they still didn't have to come to work and they were still going to get paid. But they were upset because I told you guys, I told you. I said that 25 to 35% of the people who would get these unemployment benefits would be making more money sitting at home on unemployment than they would make it going to work. And it is the entitlement is so deep. The entitlement is so deep. I saw that and I said, I got to do a stream on that Because for you guys, and this is why I did the writing cash course as a discount, because if you just, seriously, you just got to put forth a little effort. This is your competition. Folks who are getting mad because they still getting free money. They mad. They upset. They about to riot. They are about to go off on this woman. It is crazy what is happening. They're about to go off on this woman. They about to get their little pitchforks and start going after Jamie. They're coming for Jamie. And this is just one story of many. Many of these business owners who've got the money, who can now pay their lower paid employees, they're like, whoa, yo, homie, I was going to get 4Gs sitting at home from unemployment. That's like $1,500 a month more than what you pay me, man. I don't want these scraps. I want the unemployment. Give me the unemployment, man. Humans. Stupid human tricks. Right now, there is a select group of people. If you're watching this channel, you're one of the people who's figuring out how to have a better life, how to make more, and you're willing to get off your BUTT and make it happen. These folks, not one of them have thought, how can I sit at home and how can I make some more money? Not one of them have gone to the internet. Not one of them have figured out a way. They have no hustle DNA. And this is the majority of America. This is the majority of America. This is why if you were just willing to do a little more, you can win. Because this is your competition. These are the folks that you're competing against. These people, these folks, these folks, this is what you got to contend with. Because when I read it, I started chuckling because I wasn't surprised. I wasn't surprised. I've been a business owner. I've had employees. And I'm going to tell you how I can tell the real bosses on YouTube. There was this dude, he has a trucking company, and he had to interview 8 drivers. And he gave them a road test, and all 8 of them failed the road test. And the look of disgust on his face, I was like, he a real one. He know what hiring is a bitch. Because you got to deal with humans. Because they're going to like, I'm the best employee ever. They're going to send you the best resume. That resume going to be lying all day long. Because they're going to be good for about the first week or 2, then 3, maybe 4, maybe the first month. Then the real person's going to come out. They're going to start being late. They're going to start trying to steal time. It's just, oh, man. Hiring is rough. And this is why when you want to start your business, once you conquer this and just know that as a boss, you're going to have to hire and fire people. That's just part of the job. And many people don't want to deal with that because I could tell his face how disgusted he was. He was just like, 8 people wasting my time. Could not drive this truck. He was just like, heavy is the head that wears the crown. Because Jamie right now is going through. Jamie is all up in her feelings. Jamie is in her feelings this morning. She is in her feelings. Jamie is feeling some kind of way. And this shows you where the American spirit is. Somewhere along the line, we have gotten off base. We've gotten off track. We're not who we used to be. We're so far from who we used to be as a country. And if you have the American spirit and you want to contribute and do more and put forth exercise and work hard, you can win. This is your competition. They ain't even, see, the game was to be played. They're not even playing the game. They ain't even suited up. They don't even have the sweatsuit on. I'm here to tell you. One of the things that you guys have got to understand is the game is to be played, and many people don't understand the principle of playing the game. They don't understand what they have to do to play the game. They're just sitting home in a reactionary posture, waiting on someone to save them. Waiting on someone to save them. Every real business owner who's watching this, they nod in their head because they know if you've had a staff of 12 or 15 employees, woo, you start to see the reality of human nature. You start to like, wait a minute, what do you mean? Hey, may I speak to you? Sure, come on in. I don't like Gail. Really? Did Gail do something to you? No, she didn't do anything. I just don't like her. She just chews too loudly. This is the kind of stuff you'd be dealing with as a business owner. You'll be dealing with that kind of stuff. You would have folks knocking on your door with the strangest request. And this right here just shows you why there is the working class, there's why the business class, and there's why the rich class. It's mindset. Mindset. Your mindset is going to determine your orbit. And this is why some people are orbiting around the millionaire status. And this is why a lot of people are not, because of the mindset. I mean, they got mad at her. They got mad. She got on a Zoom call and they were like, "Arr, how dare you get that money, Jamie? How dare you mess up my plans of getting more money from unemployment?" It's crazy, y'all. It's insanity up in these streets. You've got people, they don't understand how the game is work. And once again, during this global reset, people are sliding into slots. And you're going to have a lot of people who are going to do this. They're going to go down. They're going to slide over and they're going to go down. And a lot of those employees who are just like right now, because when they came out with the CARES Act and I heard that they were going to get an additional $600 per month, I was like, per week, $600 additional per week on top of your state unemployment benefits. I was like, woo, this means a lot of people going to be making more money on unemployment than they would be working. That's dangerous. See, you know my saying is coming. Luxuries once tasted become necessities. Once people get a little taste of, they're getting 4 bands coming into the house and they don't have to do nothing. They ain't being productive. They're not taking any online courses. They're not hustling. They waking up late. They're having sex all day with Big Booty Betty. Because you see, if you and Big Booty Betty are both unemployed, y'all getting $8,000 a month. You getting 6 figures a year in unemployment benefits. Why would you want to go back to work? Why would you? You making $96,000 a year, sitting at home having sex, smoking herb, living a good life, living like rich folks. Why do you go back to work? I'm telling you, after this is over, woo, see, this is why when this thing started, what did I do? I doubled down. I even worked harder, and I started doing more, because what's going to happen is people are about to develop some nasty, precocious habits. They ain't working. They ain't looking for work. They ain't doing nothing. They just sitting around all day chilling, letting Big Daddy government take care of them. Daddy government, Daddy, can I have some money? Daddy, where's my allowance? I saw this meme where there was this, this is a popular meme where this dude is on top. He's on the bottom, this chick's on top, and they're texting each other. And then someone put Trump's head on the dude. Baby, you get that money? I said, oh my God, yes, Daddy. Just hit the day. This is what people want, man. This is why these stimulus videos, Because like in my video marketing group, someone just did a stimulus video and got like 67,000 views in 1 hour, and everybody's like, "It's your hard work paying off." No, it ain't. It's the topic. Anyone that has gotten on this stimulus update train, their channels are booming. That's a signal. That's to let you know how many people want to be taken care of. I mean, seriously, because there's like Clearview Taxes. There's another one. Anyone there's dudes who literally had 2 to 3 thousand subscribers, and there's this one guy named Max Mayer. He owns a moving company. He had like 10,000 subscribers, and he started doing stimulus updates in the CARES Act, and he's at 50,000 subscribers in like a week. That should tell you where the American Spirit is. I'm sitting here doing videos on how to make money. No, no, no. No, no, Glendon. No, no, we don't want to hear that, man. We want a way where we can get some money and not do nothing. We ain't trying to do more. We're not trying to take your courses. Not. I want to know about my $1,200 check. I want to know about my unemployment benefits. I want to know how I'm going to get some money without actually having to do anything except just be an American. I just want the money. I don't want to work. I just want that money. I don't want to work. And you're going to start seeing more and more articles like this. I am so glad that she shared that. I am so glad, because this shows you the reality of dealing with employees. The reality. It is crazy. Let me get off in these comments. Mr. G, thanks for the $10 super chat. I read the article today, Glenn, and immediately thought about you. The government is creating an underclass. Pretty much. Pretty much. I mean, this is what we're dealing with, man. This is what we're dealing with. This is what we're dealing with. So what's up, people? Process for Profits. The title is The Life of the Business Owners Right Now. Believe it. All right, you got your stimulus. What's up, people? What's up? Process for Profits. They're going to be devastated when the business owners reply to the unemployment office, offer work, applicants decline. Ray Owens, haven't gotten my stimulus check. Kevin Davis, and only if people would act right. Savage Finance. Peppermint Tea. They didn't hate her, but they hated her because she got the money. They didn't hate her before. Kevin, that's funny. What's up, people? What's up? Agent J Poole, this is humans. You're dealing with humans, man. Michael Schmidt, people, they ain't gonna stop people for trying it. Made me understand my decision to run my business 11 other businesses. Hey. But gee, the 1% grew their wealth by 280 billion since the pandemic. Hey, if you already wealthy, you're in the position to get wealthier. That's the trick. That's what people don't understand. You already a multi-millionaire. It's a lot easier for you to become a billionaire than from broke Dick Danny to go to millionaire status. Nathan Judson, I would have to look at that. I can't resubmit anything. AJ, they purposely trying to get fired so they can cash it. Pretty much. Robert A. Burns, a lot of people are lazy. A lot of people. But see, this was started by the government saying you can get this if you're in this position. Just like that housewife who's married to this millionaire who started this company, she ain't lift a fingernail to help him with their business. But because the state says if you get divorced, you're entitled to half, and she gonna stand on that, she's gonna fight for her 50%. Because she was told by an authority that this is how it goes. And these American people were told by the government that if you're unemployed, we're going to give you $600 per week extra on top of your state's benefits. And I was just like, when I saw that, I was like, man, they've just opened Pandora's box with that. And Curtis, I could believe this, especially if she was paying the minimum wage. Michael Smith, people will climb with the UBI. They will, dude. They will. Erica Williams, your employees don't look at it like teamwork. No, they don't. Every man for themselves. Technically, the unemployment benefits are supposed to cap at whatever your income was previously, but because it still means they don't have to work for the same pay, nothing motivates them to work. I didn't understand. I didn't read it like that, Honey Bunny. Thanks for clarifying that, because me and other people have surmised that a lot of folks gonna get more money on unemployment. And if you look at the computer systems for the Department of Labor and for the government, they're like 50 years old. These systems are antiquated. So there's this mad crush of, there's going to be all kinds of stuff. This is how this dude got $8.2 million in his checking account. Winston Davis, what I'm going to do for the art of holding people is start running some webinars. I really appreciate the love, but I don't have time to sit down and answer questions all day long. And like my email box is blowing up. I probably got like 60 questions that I have ignored because a lot of people want to go into a conversation, and that's, like for the guys who bought the course, I'm going to do it under a webinar structure, because literally someone sent me a 10 paragraph email. So I got to structure this a certain way. So if you bought the art of holding, when I do these webinars, I'm going to send people links to the webinar if you've already paid for it, and then we can do that, because it's got to be an orderly, because this whole, like, I got a consult that I need to do that I haven't had the time to get around to, because we've been missing each other. I'm just not going to put myself in the position where I'm going to be, answering groups, because I got probably 1,000 Facebook messages I haven't answered. Because I don't make any money answering questions like that. That's just unstructured and unregulated. I'm just not going to do it. So be on the lookout, because I'm going to start this next week. Joshua Hill, that's one business out of thousands, man. You didn't see how much they make. Joshua Hill, it don't matter how much they make. They had a job, player. They lazy. They trying to get over. It don't matter, because it's like, they weren't making. They had a job. They were still gonna get paid for not working. And I guarantee you, this is just more than one business out of 1,000. This is a lot of businesses, because that whole CARES Act is the catalyst for this. Pretty much. Erica Williams will let them know these trucks don't run, they don't get paid. No more slacking off. At this point, I just create stuff for all 12 today. They clowning on you already, Erica. Oh man. Humans, this is why the people who start businesses are organically different than the people who don't. I mean, I know Robert A. Burns, I know. Calculate risk. Meanwhile, I'm still upset I'm not working my second job, even with the hazard pay raise I just got from the first job. AJ, my coworker's complaining that her son is getting more money. He just furloughed. He makes 3x that on his normal job. Why are you mad? Honey Bunny, we chose not to tell our employees they received the PP loans. Everyone we furlough starts back to work on Monday. Woo! Kevin Davis, Uncle G, I told you, Washington State gives away mad money in unemployment. Lord, Lord, Lord. God is no, like, one of the things that, people have got to understand is once you get on this business track, this business owner track, and you start dealing with employees, woo! That's a whole new lesson to you. That's how come I could tell that a lot of these guys on the internet, they don't have no real businesses. They're not dealing with employees. Being a bartender, a lot of Americans have never received more than $600 a week. I know. I know. Thank you, Michael Smith. Matthew Campbell, that's what they're going to be doing, man. That's what they're going to be doing. Pretty much, honey bunny. That's why I didn't even go gender. It's I remember I hired this guy to help me do some stuff. And his first day of work, I called him. He was supposed to meet me to pick up the furniture, and I heard him whispering to Big Booty Bat, "Tell him I'm sick." And I was like, "Tell him he's fired." And I just hung up the phone. Paul Brown, I'm like, I'm going to tell y'all some stuff in a minute. Matthew Campbell, when that employment money runs out, a lot of people going to be crying in their cars. Pretty much. Pretty much. Erica Williams, these men lays out here. I didn't say women. I noticed I did not reference that women. I just said people. I said humans. Because Erica, you need to watch out for those homosexuals because they coming for you. You gonna be up in that big house by yourself. They gonna be like, "Hey, baby, you can rub this 6-pack." They coming for you. Process for profits. Meet people. Meet Kevin getting people highly disappointed. I mean, gassing them up. All these channels are doing these stimulus because a lot of people have figured out that if I talk about the stimulus, I'm going to get views. I'm going to grow my channel crazy. I don't know what the CPMs are on the stimulus because see, I had a video how to make money with how to start a business with no money, and the video got crazy views, but the CPM was really low. So I don't know how that's going to go. Hurt and struggle create some of the best changes. Meet Kevin's laughing on. Pretty much, Meet Kevin getting paid. He getting paid because I think last month he got 10 million views, and that should be about $100,000 to $200,000 check from YouTube. He getting paid. That's why I say he ain't a real estate agent no more. That's out the window. Because here's the thing that happens when people come to YouTube. Like there's this guy who had a channel that blew up. He was doing vending machines, and he made 150,000. He's like, this is the most money I ever made. He's making more money from YouTube than he is from his vending machine business. His YouTube money ain't no joke. Once you get rolling, it ain't no joke. Dana's Orchards, these folks be wilding. Process for profits, pretty much. Honey Bunny, Jamie's in a conundrum too because she's got she talked about how she was trying to follow all the guidelines. Cause see, here's something that let me tell you something. There's going to be a lot of people who are not going to be able to satisfy the forgiving guidelines. I'm here to tell you early. There are many people who are taking these loans and they're going to run into situations like Jamie, and they're not going to be able to satisfy all of the criteria to get the loan forgiven, and they're going to owe that money back. I'm telling you, I've done with the SBA. I've done this before, and I'm telling you what's going to happen. And a lot of people who are taking these forbearances, they're going to find themselves in a strange, messed up situation once the forbearance is over. Because see, right now, we're looking at 3 to 5 years for the economy to get back to what it was if we had a solution tomorrow. The longer this goes on, because in China just locked down another province because the virus is raging. This ain't going, I mean, because it's like Wuhan is open and everybody out with their face mask on and they out here going to the parks and stuff. They just locked down another province. Hold on, let me show y'all. This just happened. China City Harbin after New York student allegedly sparks outbreak. Harbin, which is a population of 10 million, restricted travel Wednesday after a 22-year-old graduate student was accused of sparking a local outbreak and ultimately infected at least 70 people. Let me go ahead and find some. That's not the only place. Not again. China imposes new lockdown, fears growing devastating second wave. So this ain't going to disappear no time soon. And as time goes forward, these unemployment benefits are going to run out. I mean, because this is why the Georgia and Texas are opening up, because they've done the math. They know that they only have so much money left for unemployment, and they're going to open up these states, bro. They're going to open them up. They're going to open them up because they don't have the money to keep paying people this money. It's going to happen. Process for these real. There's going to be money